Welcome back to the IBFP. Here's your host, Boxing News.
Welcome back, fight fans. Welcome back. Let's just dig right into it. Demetrius Andrade versus Maciej Sulecki. The fight is on, and we can't wait to see it. It's going to be the one fight that's stopping us, that's holding up Demetrius Andrade facing a potential fight with a Triple G, from Demetrius Andrade having a potential fight with Saul Canelo Alvarez. So this is the one thing that's holding up the fight. He just has to get past Sulecki, and we're just going to break down the fight from how we see it, and we're just going to give our unbiased and honest analysis. So let's start with Sulecki. Maciej Sulecki is 30 years old, right in his prime. He's 6'1". He's an orthodox fighter, and he has a 68-inch reach. He has a record of 28-1 with 11 knockouts. So he's not the biggest puncher, but he has pop. He has a very good jab. He's never been knocked out in his entire career, and his one loss came against an elite level fighter such as Danny Jacobs, and he caused him all kinds of problems. Now, on the other hand, if you look at Demetrius Andrade is 27-0, unblemished, 17 knockouts. He's 31 years old in his prime. He's a southpaw, which is going to add an interesting dynamic to the fight, and he's 6'1". So if you start looking at it like that, these guys are the same height, but Demetrius Andrade has a longer reach with a 73.5-inch reach compared to Sulecki's 68-inch reach. So you already know that Demetrius Andrade's reach advantage is going to be a huge factor in this fight. I simply see Demetrius Andrade outboxing Sulecki. I think Sulecki may give him a couple troubled rounds, but for the most part, I think that Demetrius Andrade is going to win about 8 or 9 rounds in this fight. I just don't see him having too much trouble with Sulecki, a guy that's vastly, predictable. At the end of the day, Sulecki struggled at points against a Gabriel Rosado. Yes, he beat Gabe Rosado. It was a 10-round unanimous decision, but he did struggle at points against a Gabriel Rosado, and this is a Gabe Rosado who has over 11 losses. So I just don't think that Demetrius Andrade is going to struggle with a guy like this. I think Sulecki is a quality fighter, a very good fighter, only lost once in his career, never been stopped. He is a very good fighter, but he's not elite level, and I think that Demetrius Andrade is a better fighter than most people give him credit for. I think he will clearly win this fight, and I think he'll look on to the Canelos and the Triple Gs of the world and try to fight in those bigger fights. I think that Demetrius Andrade's time is now, and I think that he'll put on a show against Sulecki. Now, if Demetrius Andrade, stops Sulecki, then that would be an enormous statement. If Sulecki upsets Demetrius Andrade, it turns the entire middleweight division on its head. I just don't believe that Sulecki has the tools to do that to a Demetrius Andrade. Demetrius Andrade has showcased too many skills, and I just don't see it happening. But once again, unbiased as always, it's the IBFP. Please share, like, and you must absolutely subscribe.